know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I can heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, you can't stop this. You can't stop. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down. No.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arlington. In the end zone, here's Kamarte Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, start. Ready.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
And And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
1st and goal, New York.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, no. Disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up second.
From the 41, here's second down and 5. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. A give to Charbonnet. Oh, and he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, come on. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jamian Sherwood there to meet him.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Ready? Let go.
Now it's Dobbins. Whoa! A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Okay, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is caught by Turpin. And they will finally run him down. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready, ready.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 5.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
A run with Dobbins. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Let's go, let's go.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Here's Dobbins.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Cowboys build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not...
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath, because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready!
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the
3rd and long.
18, Robert, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Come on. Ready?
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Jets 17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Run down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Ready?
Now they'll run. It's a counter, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ready? Hey. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws,
Here we go.
you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cavante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort, unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Jets have a first down. Now Charbonnet.
Jack Charbonnet, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 9. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Springbrook taken in, and it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Up the middle they go. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Get it? Bronco 80. Ready,
He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Charbonnet will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
18 Cardinal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Ready, ready.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
To the ground, a first down run. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
19 yards.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dobbins. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
6 yards.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Japanese, go!
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Reload!
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Steady.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one complete right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try and run for it. First down and more. He's inside the 35. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Dobbins. He will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the 1st down.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
And 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set it. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
A run with Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Inside the 25. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.